Hi, it's Alex from laughingplace.com here today with a look at the Mary Poppins Returns dolls from the Barbie Signature Collection. There are 3 in the set, and one of them is exclusive to Disney Store. So these 2 you'll be able to find on Mattel's official website. I know Walmart is carrying them. Amazon's supposed to have them, but I haven't seen them pop up there yet. This one is the only one that's been quite easy to get so far. She's a Disney Store exclusive, and you can get her on shopdisney.com. I've also seen her for sale at physical Disney Store locations. These 2 are just now starting to pop up. This one's been available since about a month before the film came out. Mary Poppins Returns is in theaters right now. Not to brag, but I've seen it 3 times. I love this film. I'm so excited about it, and I was really excited to see that Mattel has partnered with Disney to make these pieces themed to it. Now, Mattel and Disney have recently collaborated a couple times. This is actually their 3rd release for 2018. I know we're now in 2019, but since this film came out a couple weeks ago, I'm going to count it. So there was Wrinkle in Time back in March. They did Nutcracker in the Four Realms in November, and now December, January, we're getting all of these Mary Poppins Return dolls. We're going to open up all 3 and take a closer look, but first we'll look in a little more detail on the packaging. Now this is Mary Poppins at the Grand Music Hall. This is her dress from the animated portion of the film, and if you remember from the movie, it looked like it was painted on. So I saw some online criticism that this dress was not textured, but it is mimicking the look from the film. So everything looks like it's painted on, not much 3-dimensional materials on the dress itself. Even her hat looks like it is painted on as it's a 2D animation moment. The backs of the boxes are all pretty uniform, but you'll notice that the Shop Disney exclusive only has information in English, and the font is quite a lot bigger, whereas the other 2 dolls have information repeated in multiple languages from around the world. So if you're an international fan watching this video, you'll probably be able to find these in your home country. This one appears to be only exclusive to English-speaking countries, so maybe the US and UK. Other places it might be a little bit harder to get, so you might want to look on eBay for that one. Now this is Mary Poppins in her more traditional outfit. It's the one she comes down in. I know she has a couple outfits from the film. This is kind of the most iconic one. She has her hat with the bird on it on there, and then her blue coat with the little polka dot ascot. It does come with the carpet bag, and I believe the umbrella is supposed to be included as well. I may be incorrect on that. I know Shop Disney did an exclusive doll that was in the 16-inch limited edition variety. That one definitely did have the parrot. And then this is Jack, and he does come, looks like, with a lamplighter, since he is a Leary. So this is a doll of Lin-Manuel Miranda. Some of you super creative people out there who know how to redress a doll and make custom clothes can probably make your own Hamilton dolls if you pick this one up. Let's take a look inside the packages. And here they are. They're actually quite easy to unbox. Unlike a lot of the Playline dolls, which are meant for kids, and I guess they're worried about choking hazards, they don't strap these things in like Fort Knox. It doesn't take 20 minutes to unbox each one. One of the things you'll notice, that these could be Playline if your kids really want Mary Poppins dolls. There's no reason that they can't play with these, but you'll notice on the box, it really is the adult collector version. Barbie Signature, that is their collector label, so while there's nothing stopping you from opening things up and playing with them, they're not exactly made for heavy play. So if your kids are into these, they might want to be a little more careful because their parts are a little bit easier to lose. Let's start with the Royal Doulton Music Hall Mary. Now they all come with stands, and the 2 different Marys both have identical stands. These ones, they go up the skirt and both dolls just kind of sit in them. The Jack stand actually goes up behind him and clips around his waist. So it's a different stand for Jack than for the 2 Marys. But looking specifically at the Mary in the Royal Doulton outfit, her hair is really spectacular. You really don't see that in the box. But when you take her out and look at the back, that's a lot of detail there. Now, all of their hair was never meant to be taken out, so it is hairsprayed to the nines. You would have a hard time getting all of that hairspray out. But the face sculpt is really, really nice. It's amazing how much she looks like Emily Blunt. They did a fantastic job there. And then with the kind of the layering, the top is separated from the skirt, and then it does have this kind of transparent aesthetic to it. It does end in the back. It doesn't go all the way around. I can't remember if it was that way in the film. I feel like in the film she had a bustle in the back that they just didn't apply to the doll here. And then, in terms of shoes, and I don't know if we ever even saw her shoes in the film, but she has these nice little Victorian laced-up white boots that she is wearing for this outfit. So, really pretty doll here. Next, let's look at Mary Poppins and kind of her more iconic look from the film. Now, this one comes with the carpet bag. It does not come with the umbrella, but that is okay. The carpet bag came attached to her wrist, and I am going to leave it there. You could certainly undo that and try and reapply it yourself, but I don't see any reason to. It's a really nice print on there. This is hard plastic, and it is all printed on. It is full color on both sides. It does not open, so there's no way to actually use that as a real bag and open it up, detailing even on the bottom of the bag, so all around. Her hat is plastic, and it is kind of permanently affixed to her head. You could take it out. It's those little plastic pieces that they use to also clip the doll's head in to the box in the back. But if you took it off, you would have a hard time getting it to stay back on. And then her hair is also just as hard as can be. It's rooted hair, but it is hairsprayed to the nines because they don't want it to come undone. They want to keep it in that look. So that is interesting. From the back, the hair is less impressive, so it really is from the front that it was designed to be shown. Now, her shoes you do get to see quite a bit in the film, and they're nicely replicated here in doll form. One of the things that's interesting, though, is I know she takes her coat off in the film at least once. I don't remember the dress that's underneath here being in there. So there's a belt that you have to remove, and then you just undo the Velcro there. And then she has this bright blue dress on. And again, I don't remember that in the film. Really, you don't see it because the ascot covers everything up. So I wonder if Mattel just put that there so that there was something underneath the coat. Now looking at Jack, this is possibly the most articulated doll that I've ever had. And since the Disney license, I think this is the first male character that we've received. So maybe I just haven't played with a Ken base doll in a long time. But he's very articulated at the knees. And then also, this was weird, his feet are articulated as well. So you can pivot those, you can turn the feet completely 360 degrees around. And that's something I'd never seen on a doll before. I think Max Steel might have had that back in the day, if you had some Max Steels. And then his arms are articulated at the elbow and the wrist. Now the light stick that it came with was positioned up here on his arm in the box, so I moved that with the rubber band that's included. His hand can't otherwise hold that on its own, so you will need a rubber band for that. Now in terms of the face sculpt, they did a really great job making this look like Lin-Manuel Miranda, but it does have kind of an uncanny moment when you turn it. From the side, his face is just too, I don't know, too much depth. Now his hair is rooted, so for those of you who are really creative at making custom dolls, you could definitely remove the hair that he comes with. You could put in longer hair, you could make it a ponytail, you could redress him, you could make him Hamilton. That wouldn't be a problem. Same actually would go for the Emily Blunt dolls. You could make her any of her iconic roles, so if you are a huge Devil Wears Prada fan, you wanted to make her Meryl's secretary, there's no reason why you couldn't make that happen. And again, all three of these dolls are available right now from Mattel. You will find them on Mattel.com, at least these two. This one is, again, exclusive to Disney stores, so you'll find her at physical Disney stores. You'll find her on shopdisney.com. And then the other two you would probably have better luck finding online, but you might see them in some stores soon. The other thing I want to point out is I opened these. You might be thinking, like, why would you do that if you wanted them to collect? The boxes are really easy to save. They open up very easily. They didn't actually even put tape anywhere on the outside of the box, so it's really just a matter of opening the tops. You slide out the pieces that are inside, and then you undo all of the pieces that are affixing them. A lot of these are straps that you could bend and unhook, and then reapply them. So if you wanted to take them out, display them for a little while, then put them back in the boxes and collect them and keep them as close to new and mint as possible, you can do that. You don't have to buy two if you're one of those crazy fans. And let's face it, it's Mary Poppins, so who isn't a crazy fan for this property? Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. LaughingPlace.com, we cover all things under the Disney universe. That includes Star Wars and Marvel. Feel free to follow our YouTube channel if you want to see more amazing content from the theme parks, and as well as product unboxings. And then be sure to visit LaughingPlace.com to get all your daily Disney news. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.